deliberately been put on to deliver the first module, because those of you who know him know that if you're feeling sleepy, he'll wake you up in 30 seconds. Marcelo Zubiran left his native Montevideo at the age of 16, when he got a professional player's contract for an ACB team, in the northern Spain, where he played for 3 years before setting off on a globe-trotting tour. He played in Italy, he played in Greece for a top team, Panionios, in Brazil, then in England and in Portugal, before he finally gave up his playing career at the age of 31. In that time he was in London, and qualified therapist, he got a year's job with Chelsea Football Club at the time when Gullit was the manager there. So that was another notch in his basketball career. He got kicked out, as most people do in Chelsea. No, he didn't. He only had a year's contract, and he fulfilled that before he decided he wanted to make some money. So the best way to make money, for sure, in basketball is to be an agent, a player's agent. You move players around, you get percentages, and it's not an easy life, but it's a profitable life. But after a few years, he got bored of doing the job, and he wanted to get back on court. So knowing that he couldn't get back as a player, he took up coaching. So he started coaching, and he's been coaching rather successfully in women's basketball in Spain. And last year, providentially, he landed on our doorstep, and he's still here with us. You have not been here for 1 year, so remember that we are not like Chelsea, but pretty close. Marcelo Zubiran.
Good morning to everyone. As you know, my native country is Uruguay, so my native language is Spanish. So if you don't understand anything I speak in the English language, please let me know, okay? If you see something wrong in the grammar, please let me know, okay? Good morning. You are the Greek?
Yeah.
Καλημέρα. Όλα καλά?
Yeah.
Εντάξει. Παρακαλώ. Εσύ. Καλά. Como Marcelo, urbano. We speak English, okay?
Yeah.
Se me la explica, okay? That's it. All right. As I say, you will excuse me if my grammar is not perfect, because my native language is Spanish. So, thank you, John, for the introduction. Today we will talk about team management. Okay. Team management is a massive module. Okay. Today we're going to give you some guidance, and what I say, the guidance I will give you today, it doesn't mean you have to follow that. It's only a guidance, tools for you to become a better coaches. All right? Okay? The first advice I will give you, everyone, don't try to copy anyone. Gestures, way of talking, copy Phil Jackson or copy Scariolo or whatever, or copy me. You have to be yourself in everything you do. Okay? Every time. Soon as the players know that you are not yourself, that's it. You lost all your credibility. So my first advice, you have to be yourself. All right? Okay. As a team management, there is 2 big responsibilities. Okay? One of them is coaching them. All right? In a lower level. If you want to take notes, you can do. But everything that I will display today, you will have a copy of that. Okay? And the exam, it will be everything that we talk today over here. Alright? So I will send you everyone the stuff, alright? Coaching them. And the second responsibility is mentoring them. Okay? We are a big influence in the players, especially from under 18, under 16, under 14. We are an example for them, alright? There are two principles, okay, when we are coaching a team, especially from young ages. Respect. Respect to them and respect to our profession. You know, to be a coach is, you have to be doing it with dignity, all right? And credibility, okay? When we're talking about credibility is, you have to know what you're doing. The players know that you know or you don't know. They're very clever. You know, kids today with the technology, they look in internet, they look in YouTube, they get information from everywhere. They know if you know. As soon as you doubt, when you talk, that's it, you're gone. Especially with the little ones, you know. You have to be sure of yourself, okay? Right. In the end of the day, our main priority is if we can make our players to love the game even more, then our job is more worthwhile, okay? Especially when we develop, I can tell you my own experience right now in Gibraltar. I'm visiting probably 4 or 5 schools, different schools weekly. I'm meeting around 200 kids every week. If you don't know, I'm visiting every school, St. Joseph, St. Anne's, with my fellow colleague Miguel, who is visiting with me all the schools. You know, what we want when we go to the schools, we don't try to teach them techniques. No, we try them to love the game. So I bring them over to handle it to you. So that's why it's very important that you as a coaches in the developing area, you have to make sure they love the game, okay? That's the main principle for us coaches, especially in level 1, all right? So, you know guys, if you can do it with all your love and passion, okay? Because we cannot, you know, Gibraltar is not a big country, we're only 30,000 people, and we have to, you know, maximize our resources, all right? So far so good. Any questions? Really understand what I'm talking about? Yes? Good. Right. There is 2 way of managing a team, okay? Manage a group, all right? And manage a game, okay? There's 2 different stories here, all right? This is a very profound module, manage a group, above anything. Especially when we're talking about young kids, the surrounding is very important, the group, okay? We will talk about the parents, who are very important in our, you know, how can I say this? En nuestro entorno, the surrounds, you know, the parents are very important. So, we're going to start talking about the manage a group, all right? When we have a team, or when they give us a team, we need to know where we are. I mean, know we are in a place where we are with the team. Okay? It happens many times that the coaches, they get a group of players, and they start practice and without any planification that you will do it later on with the steward. Okay? You have to know where you are. You have to know the basics about where you are, the surroundings, the team players, if they have any problem in their homes. I can tell you briefly a story. This year, I will not tell the name, but I had a player in my women's national team. She was under 17, and she was reacting really bad, you know, about anything that we're talking about, all right? Crying, feel really bad. So the only thing he needs, was I sit with her, I had a coffee, I listened to her. She had problems with the studies, she had problems with the mother, she was rebel, I mean bad, really bad. We need some time players, they need a little bit of love. We need to listen to them, it's very important, okay? Today that player is taking the best grades, is doing very well in her private life, and is playing really good basketball, okay? So sometimes we need to know the surroundings and the group, okay? Right. Second point, manage a group, very important. Can do whatever we want, or we have a technical director to give us instruction to follow. Very important point. Okay? It doesn't matter if you coach in a national team or if you coach in a local team. Okay? Normally the clubs, they have to have a structure. Okay? So when they give you a team to work, you definitely have to organize yourself. If you don't have a technical director, you have to be your technical director. Okay? You cannot do whatever you want. You have to do something, always focusing in your team. I mean, I don't know if you know what I mean when I mean focusing. So, if you have a technical director, he will give you instructions. What you need to do, divide in 9 months, every 3 months, you know, the schedules. What you follow depends on the age. I have some teachers here that they do in the protocol, you know. Especially in under 12, under 14, we have to planify, okay? And I'm getting inside a little bit of a Stuart, but it's everything interlinks, okay? If we have a technical director, it's great. We sit, we have a coffee, we see the season, we see where we are. In the end of this talk, I will give you magnificent tools for you to improve as a coach, all right? Amazing tool. And so this is very important, okay? Right, seguimos. Okay. Point number 3, what they want from us. Big question. Because you give me a team, I say, okay, good luck. Very easy. You know, you have to know what we want from me and the group of players wants from me. But every time that you sit in, I did that with the senior team, with the national team. Before the season starts, I sit, I have a talk to them, I have a coffee face to face. What do you want from me? What do you need from me? I agree only 20%, right? But, you know, I listen to them. So it's very important that you manage and you have a communication with your group. It's very important. I'm not talking about under 12, I'm talking about from under 14, under 16. It's good to talk in a nice, friendly way so you have feedback from them. Okay, what they want, what they want to achieve, why they're playing basketball. So it's very important, the communication, all right? Right. Always, always, goals and objectives. Muy importante, okay? You have to have that always there, but in the end, you have to put yourself goals and objectives. If not, it's not a point for you coaching, all right? This can be a variety of things, you know. The way to do it is live the reality, like life. Basketball is like life, exactly the same. El baloncesto es como la vida misma, okay? Reality. Don't try to dream that you have a San Antonio Spurs or something like that. Be realistic. They don't have to dribble the ball. They don't have to shoot. So we need to be patient, okay? We need coaches. We need coaches with, ¿cómo se dice en inglés? Con entusiasmo. Enthusiasm. With, not just to be, oh, well, I'm a coach, and, you know, no, because you're transmitting that. Energy, with passion, you know? The players have to know that you have goals and objectives. The players have to know. They have to feel that. And I'm sure they will give you 100%. Okay? So we are okay with time. Improve every day while it's having fun. Very important. Having fun. In basketball, you need to have fun. Especially in developing areas. Especially manage a group. You have to have fun. I always believe that we have to go in developing, we have to go step by step, all right? Under 12, under 14, doesn't matter, it doesn't score. No, the important thing is the technique, all right? And they're having fun, games, and they get into the games, and they bring more girls and boys into the basketball. you know, word of mouth. Oh yeah, I'm having a great time in the basketball session with Andrew Teuma, for example, one of our coaches under 12. You know, oh, we're having a great time in St. Anne's. My friend Parodi is doing a good job with the mini basket 3 years. So well done, congratulations about this year, okay? Right. You have to improve every day and having fun, all right? Remember that, having fun. These questions, or this question or this point, they will be in the exam, all right? So remember that, especially this one, okay? Take a note. Seguimos. Any questions? Everybody, all right? ¿Sí? ¿Estamos aquí? Okay. Ahí está. Manage a game. Manage a game. Right now, it's not really important to manage a game in under 18, under 16. You know, especially in mini basketball, you know, manage a game, you know, in a way of, you know, you don't have to be super coach, you know. Very important, competition rules. Sometimes it happens that the Gibraltar Association makes some rules for mini basket. We probably, hopefully, in the years come, we're going to make a mini basketball league, hopefully, okay? It's very important for us. It's one of our biggest projects. Know the competition rules, you know? You have to know the rules of the competition. If not, it will be impossible for you to, you know, to coach in a lower level, okay? Know when you call a timeout. I know it sounds very basic, okay? And this is a very important point, okay? From mini baskets, under 14, under 16, seniors, everyone, you have to have this very clear, okay? You have to read the game, when to ask the timeout, the situation of the game, losing, winning, you know, you have to be sensible to know when to stop the game, all right? But when you ask a timeout, there is 3 things that are very important, okay? Oh, sorry. You cannot see it, but you have to be brief. This is a examen, pregunta de examen, ¿vale? ¿Ok? Os aviso, esta cae y va a valer 2 puntos, ¿vale? Going to be 2 points on this one. You have to be brief. You have to be concise, okay? My English is improving. After 6 months with in the schools, St. Joseph and Bishops and St. Anne's. And clear, okay? Brief, concise, and clear, right? These last few months ago, I watched a couple of games in the local league, and one coach asked for a timeout. It wasn't you, West. It wasn't you. No, it wasn't you. Okay, not the problem.
Mine with me.
No. No, you did a quite good job this year. A coach asked for a timeout. Blah, 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 blah. The players, they look at each other and say, what he's talking about? We want to do this in 60 seconds. We're going to defend zone. We're going to defend face-to-face man. Please, in attack, move the ball and pass it to the people, pass it to the 3-point from... No. The players, they were crazy. I say, and the players look and say, you know what he tried to say? You have to be brief, concise, and clear. Thank you for that.
The players don't listen.
The players don't listen. And I tell you that, working in women basketball, I did a study and I read about it, and you know, I talked with a few sports psychologists, not because el género de mujeres es diferente, but when you ask for a timeout, they only take 10% of what you say. ¿Cómo?
10% for us, women.
No, in general.
Oh,
Okay? What do you think I lost so many in the last 6 months? They get 10%, that's it. So, in boys, probably they get a little bit more. okay? Because it's different. Okay, males and females, they digested the information in a different way. And I'm telling you by experience, okay? And it's not a language problem, okay? It's just it's how things are. So you have to be brief. That definitely is going to be a question in the exam. Remember that in every level, from little ones to the big ones. Brief, concise, and clear. All right? Good. Any questions? Somebody want to say something? Any experience? Share anything? Right? Okay. We keep going. We are okay with time. Know which players need to be on the court. Okay? Sometimes it happens that our best player is doing a good job, but we have the best defender in the bench. Sometimes doesn't mean that the best player has to be playing. Sometimes we need to adapt, and we need to look always try to find the best team, know with the best player. Okay? I don't know if you get me that. Alright? This is a team game. And we have a great scorer, but he doesn't defend, or she doesn't defend, so she's in the bench. You need to focus on a team environment, like we do with the coaches. You know, with Adam, we work as a team director, with Stuart, with all the team. We are a team. It's not about me. It's about the team. It's about GABBA. It's about the country. So, you know, we have to look for the global thing. In anywhere you are, in Greece, in Brazil, in Uruguay, in China, doesn't matter, in America, always it's a teamwork. Okay? So, know which player needs to be in the court. I know it's very basic stuff, but it's a very important. Sometimes, you know, coaches, there is so many mismatch. They put a guy of 2 meters with one guy 150. You know, you have to, you know, be balanced on that. All right? Seguimos. Manage again. This is a really important one. Choose the correct time to provide positive reinforcements and corrections. This is a good one, I'm telling you. When the guy loses a layup, very little one, you cannot go on top of the girl and say, yo, you fuck. Sorry. You shit. No. Positive reinforcement. Refuerzo positivo. Okay? With Karen, she's laughing because I've been giving her from the last months positive reinforcement. So, you know, she's doing well. She's doing very well. So, and when to do the correction. Normally when the player is on the high, scoring, then is when you tell the correction. He's feeling good, he's hot, say look. And I will tell you the way you can say it. I think if you do this, you will be better. Rather than, you have to do this because, no. I think if you do this, you will be better. They will listen to you, 100%. Right? Sometimes with the bigger groups, you have to be talking in a different way and find the right moment. Okay? Especially with women basketball, it's different than men's, you know? They digest information, as I say, differently. All right? They are more sensible. Right. Sensitive. Come on, sensitive. You see, that's why I'm from Uruguay. Right. Okay, so. Seguimos. We are fine with time. Okay. Coaches. We need to have code of conduct. Very important. This, a code, is like la vida misma, like life. You know? It's funny, eh? How's our basketball? I don't want to have a guy in the team that is doing really bad things on the street. Robbing, insulting, bullying in the schools, bullying to another players. No, we have to teach them There is three important people in the player's life. First, the parents. Second, the teachers. And the third, the coaches. They probably listen to us, because with us they're having fun, so they will listen. Teachers, oh, I have to go to school. Oh, my mother is pushing me to go to school. I don't listen. Parents, forget it. They don't listen to parents. 95%. I didn't listen to my parents. Never. You know? Well, because you are special. You know? So you are unique. You know? You are unique. So, code of conduct, we have to put that very clear. Also basketball. You know? Training sessions, okay? In practice, we have to have a code of conduct. It's extremely important. If we don't manage that, forget it. The group will blow out. Boom. Because if you allow somebody to do something and you don't tell them off, then you have another 45 kids doing exactly the same. Okay? Right. And in competitions. Doesn't matter. Local, international, amateur, professional, I don't care. You know, we have to have a code of conduct in these three that we will talk about right now, okay? It is very important. We are, how can I say this? We are an example, you know? We try to be an example. As I said in the beginning of the course, of the module, you know, we have to be mentoring them, all right? So, parents. Wow, this is a big thing, eh? Okay? I hope you guys start to get used to parents, because we hopefully, we get probably in 3 years, 200-300 kids, hopefully, in mini basket. That's our target, 200 minimum, you know? That's why we need coaches to coach in the league. You are very important for us, very important. And I don't want no one here leave that door without asking me any questions. If you have any doubt, ask me, okay? I'm here to help you. I want you to be good coaches, you know? Because basketball needs you. Not me, basketball, the sport itself, okay? And I know here there is a lot of people with a lot of talent, and especially young people, some of them players. It's really nice to have you in, okay? Parents. Rules. Right, guys. With parents, you have to put things very clear from the first day, all right? Remember, we dealing with their treasure, with their kids, daughter, son. For them, it's like, wow, it's my, you know, wow, it's my babies. So you have to put the line, and I think Parodi have a lot of experience on that, because, you know, you've been dealing with the school in the last few years, and you're doing a great job. Listen, look at me, you're doing a great job. Keep going, okay? So, rules, very important, to put the rules with the fathers, mothers, in the beginning of the season, okay? Because it's a way of they respecting you, and it's a way that you respecting them and gain confidence to leave them their kids, que les dejen vuestros hijos, okay? So it's very important to mark the line, okay? Respect teams, referees, and parents. I'm not talking about us. The rules as the parents need to respect the other teams, the referees, and the parents from the other team. I don't want to go to, it happens to me, that sometimes I have a crazy father coming from the football background, okay, in Uruguay, people are very passionate.